Jack Doherty has been caught in 4K as the police body cam footage has been released from the night that McKinley called the cops on him. And to say that it's bad is kind of an understatement. So you may remember, obviously McKinley moved out, she called the cops to come and get all of her belongings. Jack stated that it was because they just had a bit of a domestic, they just had a bit of an argument behind the scenes. McKinley said that there were threats made. Jack basically denied all of those claims, stating he didn't threaten her bro, called her bro so many times, which was just, you know, so demeaning. But the body cam footage has since been released by the police and basically exposes that Camilla Arujo was actually the one that called the police, who basically was one of Jack's OF girls. Which sounds so weird to say because he's basically pimping girls out at this point from OnlyFans. But yeah, she called the cops on Jack because he made some very serious threats, stating that he was going to punch her in the face and stuff like this. Even captured it on text, and it was all caught. So this basically shows, prior to the clip that we've already seen, that I made a video on a couple of days ago, and also after that. So it kind of fills in the timeline of everything that happened. So it starts out right here.
He's outside. Oh, are you not here for... that we called?
You are, but we were just asked to stand by so she put some stuff on.
Yeah. So he got violent with her last night. He put his hands on her. She came to my house. I'm an old friend of his. But she's right there in a different car, waiting.
So obviously Jack claims that nothing happened, yet Camilla's there stating that he put her hands on her. So...
Yeah, if he were to stay in
lying.
my car, it would have escalated things, so I hid here. She's there with her friend in a car, in a Nissan that he's never seen before. So
well, who's she and he and who are all these people?
McKinley.
McKinley. That's who the caller
is. Yes, yeah. McKinley. She's right there. She's in a car next to the house that the call is for. But we were told Dodge, but they're right there. Yeah, we're waiting for her.
So you're friends of McKinley?
Yes. Yeah. He drove her here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an old friend of Jack's, who's the person that is her ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
McKinley was staying at our house. And so we drove her here. If he saw us, it would have made it worse. So her other friend is with McKinley right now.
Who's the other person?
Who's the other friend?
G. Her name's G.
No. Who's the other person who's going? Whose house is going to?
Jack Doerty.
Okay. So she's going to his house to get some of her stuff.
Her car and all of her belongings. But we're scared. He locked the door and has threatening text messages that he wants to face, that he's going to destroy. So I was like, it'd be good.
That was filled in and blanked over, but basically it said that he wanted to punch her in the face and that he wanted to destroy all of her stuff.
Just to have you guys there, just in case anything happened.
Was she living there?
Mm-hmm.
For how long?
A year. They've been there for 2 years. Yeah. 2 years now, I think.
Mm-hmm. And then she has her address is that?
I don't think so. Her home base is in
Florida
Nevada.
Address is here.
She doesn't have a Florida ID.
Her ID, yeah.
Oh, she got a... Okay,
yeah,
yes,
she's
it's
been here, yeah.
Oh, so she's right next door?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's in that Nissan.
All right, we'll go talk to her. Well, he's going to see us at one point. We got to go knock on his door.
The police pretty chill, but then they're kind of... I'm going to fast forward through the next bit because it is literally just dead footage of them pulling up to the house. But then it kind of picks up here. So there's McKinley.
Just like my clothes, my car. I'm not really worried about, like... I have guns that are, like, registered under my name, too. I just want to make sure I get, like, everything that's mine and, like...
All right, do you live here?
Yeah, I live here with my boyfriend who's coming out right now.
Okay.
Like, I haven't seen him.
Is your address registered to this address and everything?
Yeah, my ID is...
Okay. How long have you been living here?
About a year, 2 years. Sorry, I'm just like... I do.
The issue here is you can obviously see from her body language and the way that she's talking, she's blatantly, like, you know, disturbed to be around Jack. She even states that she's shaking and stuff like this. She's nervous. Even when Jack's coming out, she seems nervous. So obviously something has happened, right? That's no normal behavior for rational, like, you know, behaviors that have gone on in the past. Something's happened.
We'll be right there with you, hon, okay?
Who is that?
Davie Police.
Why are they here?
We'll explain to you in 1 second. Or
Who is this?
listen,
What the f are you doing?
listen.
I'm getting
Why do you have to make it be like this, bro?
Because
Why are you
I'm
involving
scared.
the cops? You're calling the cops on me?
Excuse me.
After all, nah.
Excuse me. She wants to get some stuff from your house or from her house, which she has every right to do, and all she wants to do is leave after that.
Bro.
Nice and peaceful. Not a big deal. In trouble. She just wants to go grab some stuff and be gone.
Nah, this is
Okay?
crazy.
McKinley, remind me that I still have your driver's license, okay, hon?
Are you for real, McKinley? Yo, who is this, though? I need to know.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
Now this is where it gets really weird, because Jack then kind of like speeds ahead and tries to like take McKinley to one side, and you could hear him asking her, what are you doing, trying to like basically coerce her to, like, that's how it comes across to me, coerce her into like basically calling all of this off and like being like, oh, it was just a misunderstanding. Like, no. Look at him trying to pull her off to one side, the little weasel.
Because you're not answering me. Like, are you kidding me? How the f are you doing that?
So obviously this guy right here is Jack's security guard, right? And he is recording the entire thing for the stream. So obviously we've seen a lot that's going on next where, you know, they enter the house and stuff like this. So that's where clip number 1 ends. And then clip number 2 was also released, which basically shows the aftermath of when the stream is shut down. And we see them leave, don't we? And then that's kind of where it all cuts off and we don't know what happens next. Until now, this footage shows exactly what happened after the police left Jack's house.
To get all their stuff out. Insane.
All right, bro.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't know which one's blocking.
Yeah, we're just gonna get my car.
Are you getting your car too, or just?
Yeah, I want to get my car.
You have keys to
My
it?
keys are in that car over there. She's gonna bring it up here anyways.
You want to get the keys and just put the rest of the stuff in here? Make it
Yeah.
faster, easier. All right. I don't know how you're gonna get your car out though. 'Cause
I know he blocked it.
Again, I'm just going to fast forward through because this is kind of dead space where like they're just kind of waiting for the cops, like, or the cars to be moved and all the rest of it.
I'll put some of it in yours, Bill.
I don't know if she's gonna get a car out though.
Dude, I can't believe that
Temple.
we're outside the whole time too. I'm so dumb.
Again, more kind of dead time where like there's not a lot really going on, so I'm just going to fast forward it. Jack does eventually move the Cybertruck out of the way.
You can probably throw this in her car now that he's moved this car.
Sorry?
You could probably throw this in her car now that she's moved this car.
Better. Thank you.
Again, just kind of footage of them packing up their stuff. She finally ends up leaving, and then some conversations are had.
Turn your wheel a little bit this way so you're not too close to that side. Now straighten it out.
Right, so obviously this is from the POV of what we've just seen from the copper that was the lady, right? Obviously, it adds in and fills a lot of the gaps and a lot of the timeline of what's actually taken place with Jack Doherty. Now, obviously, like I say, he came on stream the day after and was like, you know, I'm not going to badmouth her, but why did she leave? You know, nothing happened. We had a heated argument, and that's where he left it. He basically stated it was just a heated argument, and that was as far as it went. But the footage blatantly shows that he's been physical with her at some point. Some, like, you know, serious comments have been made about him punching her in the face, right? Which obviously then warrants the police intervention, or, like, you know, just having them present so that he doesn't do anything physically to her when she goes to collect her stuff. And, you know, it makes you wonder what would have happened if the police weren't there. Arguments could be made that something may have happened, but again, you know, that's just speculation. What do you guys think, though? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.